Let's put our hands together for Mr. Roger Diez, everybody!
Hey guys, good night, good evening. What the hell is going on down here at Carson Street with all the bicycles? Jeez. Walmart have a Schwinn sale or something? Hey, Father's Day less than 48 hours away. We got any dads out there in the audience? Any dads? Dads out? Oh, we got dad. Any grandpas? Any grandfathers out there? Another one? Hey. Eddie? I'd be guilty to the same two offenses. Father, grandfather, yeah, absolutely. So, what are you looking for Father's Day for presents? Okay, another ugly tie? Yeah. Coffee cup that says, "World's Greatest Dad." Yeah. Maybe a bottle of Old Spice. Soap on a rope. Soap on a rope, that's my favorite. You know, there's not a lot of imagination that goes into this holiday, is there? It's really kind of sad. Anyway, when I was growing up, Father's Day wasn't that big a deal. Okay. Let me give you a little history lesson. Never let it be said that the Carson Comedy Club is not educational. Okay. Father's Day wasn't even an official holiday until President Nixon signed a bill in 1972 to make it an official holiday. Okay. Now, before that, it was unofficial, founded in 1910 by a lady who started it to honor her grandfather, who was a single parent for 6 children. Okay? I question that. Unless they were sextuplets, he wasn't a single parent the whole time, let me tell you. He wasn't a single dad till the last one came out on the chute. Okay, that's true. So, anyway, that's kind of a BS story. Anyhow, as a father and grandfather, I am very happy about Father's Day. I enjoy that holiday because it's the one day of the year where I get the respect I deserve. Okay? Rather than the other 364 days where I am treated like the dad in a TV sitcom. I mean, you know the one, right? The guy who is totally clueless, wrong all the time, the wife and the kids, pull the wool over his eyes all the time, right? And I'm not here to say that paradigm is not totally incorrect, okay? Some days, they're amazed that I can even dress myself and tie my shoes. Anyway, my parents started their family a little bit later in life, and so did my brother and I. We followed that paradigm. And I was in my 30s before my kids were born. He had his last child. He was 52 years old. Okay, calls himself Geezer Dad. Wouldn't that be a great name for a sitcom? I'm going to have to pitch that to the networks. I'm going to have to do that. Anyway, my dad, he was old school. He's really old school. Grew up in the Depression. Okay, so he was always on his kids, you know. Turn down the thermostat. Shut off the lights. Clean your plate. So I grew up cold, fat, and scared of the dark. These days, when I get my NV Energy bill, I'm scared of the light. I don't know what Dad was all about. Oh, and my mom, she was old school too. Mom was old school. She was one of these, wait till your father gets home kind of mothers, right? And of course, that would just instill dread into us kids, right? It's just like, oh my God, do I wait till Dad gets home with his belt, or do I run off and join the circus? Either or kind of deal. And back then, when you got in trouble at school, you were in even worse trouble when you got home. Okay? I mean, it was, these days, if a teacher yells at a kid, the next thing you know, here comes the parents with an ACLU lawyer, right? Okay? My old man, he wouldn't have hired a lawyer. He'd have walked into school with his belt. He and Sister Mary Caligula and her ruler would have played the drum solo from Wipeout on my ass. I swear. But you know, one time I got in trouble at school, it was his fault. It was actually the old man's fault. Because when he used to swear in front of his kids, he would say, well, pardon my French. Okay. Well, one day the teacher said, does anybody know a foreign language? Not the smartest thing I ever did. But I'll tell you, the old man was smart. He was really smart. He invented the TV remote. Yeah, actually he did. I remember I was 8 years old. We got our first TV, right? It was a Zenith, right? With a round black and white screen, about the size of a salad plate. And the rabbit ears on the top, you know, the whole 9 yards. So, whenever he wanted to change the channel, he used the remote. Me. Yeah. Hey kid, change it to channel 3. Hey kid, turn up the volume. Okay, I'm done watching, kid, turn that thing off. Fortunately for me, there were only like 3 controls on the front of the TV. You had the on-off button, the volume control, and the thing to change the channels, the dial. You know. And back then there were only 3 channels, so it wasn't all that hard. Right? But, although he was really smart, when I was a teenager, he got just as stupid as you can be. Because when you're a 16-year-old kid, your father is the dumbest thing in the universe, right? And, but he must have taken some classes or something, I don't know, because by the time I was in my 20s, he got a whole lot smarter. But despite all that, I had learned a lot of stuff from my dad over the years, okay? I learned to mind my manners, I learned to be polite, I learned to respect women, okay? And even today, I'm always polite. Whenever I see a woman in a bikini with 90% of her body exposed, I am polite. I only look at the covered parts. Hey, you guys have been a great audience tonight. I'm out of here. My time is up. But my name is Roger Diez, and my grandkids, you can call me Papa if you want. Okay? Thank you.